Facebook revenue declines for the first time, and Meta's downfall is expected to get worse. Earnings declined for the third consecutive quarter, the first time that has happened in a decade, as Facebook parent company announces that the CFO will move to a new position. The second quarter was as bad as Meta Platform Incorporated executives feared, and the third quarter is expected to be worse. Meta reported its first ever year-over-year decline in revenue on Wednesday, and profit declined for a third consecutive quarter, the first time that has happened since Facebook's first year as a public company in 2012. Shares declined more than 3% in after-hours trading immediately following the results, continuing a downward trajectory for the social media company shares. The parent company of Facebook reported second quarter earnings of $6.69 billion, or $2.46 a share, down from $3.61 a share only a year ago, on sales of $28.82 billion, down from $29.08 billion a year ago. Both results missed the average forecast for profit of $2.54 a share and sales of $28.9 billion, according to the analysis polled by FactSet. The downfall is expected to get worse. Meta executives issued a third quarter revenue forecast of $26 billion to $28.5 billion, while analysts were forecasting $30.36 billion. Facebook reported revenue of $29.01 billion in the third quarter of last year. Quote, "We seem to have entered an economic downturn that will have a broad impact on the digital advertising business," Meta chief executive Mark Zuckerberg said in a conference call after the results were dropped. He continues, "And it's always hard to predict how deep or how long these cycles will be, but I'd say that the situation seems worse than it did a quarter ago," close quote. He said the company plans to, quote, "steadily reduce headcount growth over the next year and get more done with fewer resources." Tellingly, Zuckerberg added that artificial intelligence-driven recommendations from accounts that aren't followed compromised just 15% in Facebook and a little more in Instagram. That percentage, he said, will more than double by the end of 2023. For Headlines with a Voice, this has been the Lockhart News Brief.
Lockhart Perspective.